Welcome back to the show. Let's talk to Alessio Rastani. He's the founder and CEO of leadingtrader.com. Morning to you, Alessio.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
Right, let's kick off the Dow Jones. Now, when I was learning trading, there was something called Divergence. Okay.
Ah, yes.
Dow Industrials and Dow Transportations, if they diverged, this was an early warning sign that things were not well in the world.
It's a very good summary, Nick. I agree with you, absolutely. So for folks who are not familiar, this is something called the Dow Theory. I highly recommend that you look into that. The Dow Theory, I think it's one of the most well-known and well-established and a very reliable indicator of essentially how essentially we can make predictions on the markets and how
the health of the
market. Thanks very much, Nick. Yeah. So if we just have a look at that chart, so what I have here on the left is the chart of the Dow Industrials, what is commonly referred to as the Dow Jones, the Dow 30, whatever. On the right-hand side, we've got the Dow Transports. And the clear difference between them is very simple. The Dow Industrials, they make stuff. So these are companies that manufacture, essentially they're making the products. The Dow Transports are the companies that ship these materials.
Yep.
So Dow Industrials make stuff, Dow Transports take stuff. They ship the stuff. Now, as you can imagine, in a healthy economy, you need to see both of these markets doing well.
Yep.
You can't just have companies making stuff if they're not being transported, if there's not demand, because if there's not enough demand for these products, then the transportation won't be doing that much well. So we need to see both of these markets healthy in a steady uptrend. So when you see divergences, you often can pinpoint potential turning points, maybe the beginning of maybe a market drop or correction. So if we just go back to that chart, we can see the Dow Industrials. I mean, look at this, Nick. I mean,
clear uptrend,
clear
highs,
uptrend,
higher lows.
Since January, and you can see both charts are from January this year. So since January, the Dow has gone from 19,800 to, what is that? Oh, just over 22,000. So that was a clear milestone for the Dow, broke the 22,000 level. And we can see we're in a probable wave 5. I mean, this has just been a crazy uptrend, just been going up, going up. Now, on the right-hand side, we can see it doesn't take even a 12-year-old to figure out that there's something wrong going on the right-hand side, because whereas the Dow Industrials are above their, they're making an uptrend, and they're above their averages, above the 21 and the 50 averages, those two lines I've drawn there, the blue and the purple lines. Look at the Dow Transports, and you can see they're actually the breaking market structure. They're in a bearish sort of mode. They're below their averages. They're below the 21 and the 50 averages. And the wave count, unlike the Dow Industrials, the wave count is actually bearish. So that actually is a warning sign. It's often a red flag when you see Dow Transports doing that, whereas the Dow Industrials are going up. And I would say this. So does that mean the market's going to fall or crash? Probably no, it doesn't mean that, but it does mean there are essential chinks in the armor. There's some red flags probably in the market's health, as you call it, Nick. So what I would say in this situation is this: if you're looking to short a market, the Dow Industrials is probably not your safest bet. I'm not the kind of person who likes to stand in front of a freight train.
Yep.
The momentum is clearly still with the industrials, with the Dow Jones Industrials. I don't want to stand in front of it because chances are the market could still continue that upward momentum. However, you can see that the weaker index is the Dow Transports. So if you're going to short any market right now, or not necessarily right now, but wait for a pullback or a rally, wait for a rally or a pullback in the Dow Transports. Again, you can look up the ETF with Dow Transports, which is IYT, and short the pullback to 170 to 172, for example. So, any kind of those rallies would be a safer bet than standing in front.
Trying to pick the top on the Dow.
Yeah, trying to pick a top on the Dow Industrials, which could really just burn you out. So that's what I got. Let's see how this turns out. But we need to see. So here's how this has to play out. Either the Dow Industrials is going to show some weakness, and we're going to see the Dow Industrials pushing lower to catch up with the Dow Transports, or the Dow Transports
needs to rally
and catch up with the Dow Industrials. So that divergence will resolve itself pretty soon.
One way or the other. Okay, Alessio, we run out of time. Fascinating analysis. Thank you for that. I'm off to buy some options.
Thanks.